going to give it a try on sewing some quilts and dresses and things like that. It's Karla Reeves here, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me and about my quilt. First of all, I have a learning disability, dyslexia, and I've always wanted to do quilting. My grandmother tried to teach me hand sewing quilts, and she did pretty good, but she got frustrated because I was left-handed, and for some reason she couldn't teach me to quilt being left-handed. So I decided, well, I was going to continue that. Well, my mother, she had done quilting by hand a lot. She did the honeycomb pattern or the grandmother's flower pattern. So that got me really interested in quilting. And I wanted to know more about quilting. And I'd started this quilt that I'm working on right now back in 1992 when I was expecting my daughter Victoria. Well, I did the top of it. I did two tops that were almost identical using a lot of my old clothes and stuff. And this is a timepiece quilt. Well, I didn't know how to use a sewing machine, so I wanted to finish it up with a sewing machine. I know a lot of people may not think that quilts that are done by sewing machine aren't really the same as quilting. Some ladies may think, oh, she took the easy way out, but you know what? There's a lot to it. And I look at it like this: however you quilt, by machine or by hand, it's all good. Quilting is quilting to me. And I respect the art and anybody that does quilts, because it is something that's really awesome to get into. And so I thought I would share my experience with you on quilting. I decided I would relearn to use a sewing machine. Now, I took home economics when I was in high school in the 12th grade. So with my learning disability, I didn't know why I didn't learn with the other children or as fast as they did, or I just didn't understand why I wasn't catching on to things like they were, right? And school always had a lot of problems, but I didn't know what the problem was actually. So anyway, what I did is I took home economics. Well, the teacher we had, she was really good and all, but she wasn't reaching me as far as teaching. I didn't know about the threading, tension, threading the needle, threading the bobbin, because the machines in our classroom were already set up. So I didn't understand those, how the machine worked. So I decided not long ago, about January or so, I'm going to do this. I'm going to bite the bullet and I'm going to do this. So I bought myself a Singer 3223. It's a Singer simple machine. And let me tell you, it is what it says it is. To me, it's a great machine. Bravo. If the blonde can use it and left-handed and dyslexic, it's all good. Have to crack a joke at myself. What can I say, right? If I can't joke about myself, nobody can, right? So anyway, I decided, hey, I'm going to do this. So got the old income taxes money. I didn't want to spend a big bunch of money, like $200 or $300, and buy a brother or something else that's really super fabulous expensive, because I've got a couple of girlfriends. They've paid $8,000 for some of their toys, let's say. Okay, my girlfriend Wanda, she's got an awesome machine, and of course she knows what she's doing. She can embroider horses on anything, and I mean, she can make her sewing machine do everything, probably even talk to you. You know, she's that talented. So I highly respect her. She's awesome. Anyway, so getting back to what I was saying. Sorry, ADHD too. I'm blessed, ain't I? I got a lot of gifts. Dyslexia, ADHD, left-handed, and blonde. My gifts. I'm grateful. Anyway, uh, thought I would get this machine, so got the income taxes money. And April the 2nd, guess what I got in the mail? I got my pink sewing machine, and it's awesome, and it's pretty. My favorite color, of course. Of course, I got to put in my goofiness. What can I say? But anyway, uh, the machine sat there, and it sat there till a couple of days ago. I mean, that machine, I'm staring at it. It's staring back at me. And it's intimidating me. I said, now, come on now. I can do this. I can do this. I can teach myself. If I can learn to drive at 50, I can do this. So, anyway, mind over matter. So, I got on YouTube, and I YouTube Googled. That's my new phrase word, catchword. How to set up a sewing machine, how to use it, all the functions you can do on it. The more I watched, the more I wanted to learn. So I did so. So I sat down, and the first day I sewed for 7 hours working on my quilt, and I made a dress. It fit my mother-in-law. She loves it. Peach. It didn't fit myself. I forgot to measure and add 2 inches to the bust line, and I made it a size 14 instead of a size 16 because I'm so endowed. See? See? Anyway, all joking aside, I really like the machine. After I got started, I unthreaded it a couple of times, trial and error. And so now I'm binding my quilt pieces, and I'm binding the whole quilt together. I'm putting the edge around it. So I'll videotape a little bit more, and I'll get Kentucky Ranger to do me up a fancy video because I'm using his cell phone. I forgot my camera. Whoops. I'm forgetful in that way sometimes. But anyway, I've been having a great day. I'm blessed. And so now I am just putting the quilt together. It's the last stages of it. And what I'm doing is putting the border around it, which I'll do a little bit step by step on that. And then in the quilt, I'm going to hand sew some designs. Now, a lot of people do this with the machine, you know, do the little swirlies and the lines and stuff and make it really decorative. Well, I'm doing a little bit of hand stitching on mine. It may take me a little bit longer to complete this quilt, but for the most part, it'll be done. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my video. Sorry I haven't been live streaming in a little bit, but who knows? Springtime is on its way if we don't get no more snow today. Yay, right? Oh, I'm ready for springtime. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this on pause, and I'll do a little bit more work, and then I'll show you the details of what I'm doing and talk a little bit about it. Now, like I say, I'm new at this, so my quilt has got some flaws, but I don't see the flaws. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think. Be kind with the comments, please. If not, I'll just delete them. I'm just going to tell you like it is. Nah. I'm sure nobody out there is going to dislike my video. You know, what can I say? And I'll tell you one thing. This sewing has taught me how blind I really am because I'm wearing my reading glasses now. And I still can't see good enough, but my eyes are getting used to the small details. So anyway, I always find the positive in everything. So I'm positive this is going to be an awesome quilt. So you stay tuned and see what video we put together. Hope you like it, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment or two. Subscribe and hit like. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to say, hit subscribe if you want to subscribe. If not, it's all good. Thanks, and I'll be back in a little bit. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's lay it out and see what it looks like. Okay. Let's see. I could have done better if I hadn't so bad. Okay. Let's do it again. Let's see. Okay. Now we'll have to put okay, we are tracing more. Should be sufficient. Okay. Let's see. Get the iron heated up again. We're going to measure again. Trace. Well, you guys, here is the finished product, loud and all. See what you think. I'm trying to move slow with the camera because I'll get everybody seasick. What you think? Yeah, I spilled a little bit of Pepsi on it. Yep, busted. Anyway, let me tell you about some of the clothes that I used to wear. Now, this was what I used to call my fiesta dress. And this was a loud, loud dress. I would wear it when I was about 18 or 19. And it was a beautiful dress. It had puffy sleeves on it. And this was one of the capri outfits that I made. And kind of loud. You can find me in the dark. And these are some of Victoria's baby sheets right here. Baby sheets. Baby sheets. Poor baby. I took her baby sheets. Baby sheets. More baby sheets. And then I had a top that had safari animals, one of my favorite. And this one here was from my bed sheet. And this was from a favorite top. And let's just look how bright and loud I used to dress. And I still dress loudly. I ain't never going to change, am I? But I'm brighter now. So anyway, this is the quilt that has taken me 25 years to make. I was pregnant with Victoria, and I started hand sewing. So a lot of it is hand sewn, and the other side is just regular white material. Now I got a few boo-boos in it, but it's okay. But this here, I had to put some extra little fabric in there because I didn't get enough fabric, you know. So it's all a learning experience. But ouch, I just found the needle. Whoops. Yep, it's still in there, isn't it? Whoops. But anyway, these are some of the clothes I wore in the 90s and 80s. It just screams. Here's some more of Victoria's baby sheets. Isn't that cute? And I just put this around it because I love pink, of course. And it if I can find the other one that I'd started. This will fit probably a queen size bed. So guys, what do you think of my work? I didn't know anything about putting a quilt together, self-taught. Thank you, YouTube. And so, what do you think? Besides, I wore loud, bright clothes. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoy. And that is my first masterpiece. And I'm not quite finished with it because I'm going to do some hand stitching up and through here. And do some designs on it because I'm not going to do it the way a lot of the older people do it, which is put string in it to keep the batten together and stuff. I'm going to do that a little different. I'm going to do stitches all up and down it, hand stitches. So I think overall it turned out pretty decent for a first project. So hit subscribe, hit like, tell me what you think. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. And this is Karla signing off. Thank you. Much love for watching, and hope you've enjoyed the entertainment in between times. Thank you.